Okay, I do want you guys to open up your books to page 201.
My book's been away.
Okay.
I've been over there.
So that and your number grid and a pencil is all you guys need right now, okay? So, we are gonna continue practicing with our adding or subtracting, okay? We're gonna do more story problems, and we're gonna be shopping more with our, vending machine, okay?
Okay.
Does everyone have their stuff out?
Yes.
I want you to keep your pencils down just for a second while I go over this, okay? So, in our books, it tells us to come up with some story problems, but I already made 3 scenarios up for us, okay? So, what I want you guys to do, I'm gonna read them over, what I did for you guys, and then when you need to refer back to our vending machine, you have to turn back 2 pages. Can you guys all find your vending machine for me really quick? Good job, Peyton.
I found it. Easy.
Do you guys see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is where all of our prices are gonna be, okay? So, if we look at my first problem, it says if I have $1, how many raisins can I buy? So flip back to your vending machine and find the raisins for me. Put your finger on the raisins.
How much change do we have?
We have $1 to spend.
Oh.
Okay. Rhodes, how much does it cost to buy 1 thing of raisins?
45.
45 what? 45 horses?
No, 45 raisins.
40, it costs 45 raisins to buy a thing of raisins?
No,
What does it
45,
cost?
45 cents.
45 cents. Do we all see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I have $1, can I buy more than 1 raisin?
Yes.
How do you guys know that?
Because
Go ahead, Rhodes. You're
45 plus 45 is 80. No, I mean 90.
How did you get that so fast? You didn't even use your number grid. Should we give our friends a chance? Use your number grid, put your finger on 45. Brody, I need you to stop. Put your finger on 45,
Count 45.
and exactly, why do you have to count 45 more?
Because you're you could go.
Go ahead, LJ.
Because if you at 45 and then if you go and then if you add 45 and then
We have to add 45 because that's how much each thing of raisins costs, right? So we can't just add 25 just because. We have to add 45 each time we're trying to buy one, right?
I know how many raisin packs you can buy. You can
So, let's backtrack a little bit. Did everyone on their number grid go from 45 and add 1 more set? And what number are we at now?
90.
90. Very good. Who can remind me how much change or how many cents is in $1? Cecilia? 100. 100 cents. Thank you.
Said that.
100 cents. So if we're at 90 cents, can we buy a whole nother thing of raisins?
No. I mean no.
I don't think so. How come?
Because
William, I need you to stop.
But you could buy because it's more money than you could spend. But you
Exactly.
could buy cheese sticks.
Yeah, but right now we're only looking at raisins, okay? So what would we put here? How many, if I have $1, how many raisins can I buy? So we said for sure we can buy 2, but can we buy a third one of them? No, because we don't have enough change for that. So everybody, I want you to write down 2 right here, okay? That's how many raisins we can buy.
Do we just put it in the box?
Yep, you guys can just write 2 in your box, because not everyone's gonna have this written down. Okay guys, and then down below, it says to write a number model for that. Who can tell me what a good number model for this would be? McCoy? So we're gonna have to write in our number model, so we have $1 to spend, right?
Yeah.
And our one thing of raisins costs 45 cents. You guys told me to add 45 plus 45. Okay, so we can write that down, right? Because that shows us that if we buy 2 things of raisins, that would tell us our total cost.
Where do you want
You guys can just write it anywhere in the box,
it?
okay?
Wait, do we have to write like cents?
Yes, please put your symbol in there. What?
Do I
No, you guys don't have to write my whole sentence down, just write the answer. I'll know what you guys are talking about. William, are you doing what you're supposed to be doing?
Plus.
What? Yes, we're adding. Lily? Well, you should be paying attention because I saw you're messing around. So write 45 plus 45 equals.
Should I go back to mine?
That's all I want for your number sentence for this one is just showing me what your total change would be if you bought 2 things of raisins. No, write it up in the first box.
What the? Oh.
So 45 plus 45 equals what?
90.
90 what?
Cents.
90 cents. Very good. Thank you. Give me a thumbs up.
2 cents.
What, buddy?
Do I have to write?
Nope, just put it on your answer. It's fine. Hey, and then the next part of this question says, will I have change left over?
Yes.
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 How do we know this?
Because
McCoy?
I know that equals 90, and then you can subtract that.
From what? How many cents do we have in a dollar? Do you remember us talking about that?
100.
So we can take 100 minus what we spent, which is the 90 cents, and that'll give us our leftover answer.
Yeah,
Cecilia?
it's 10.
It's 10. Let's give everyone a chance. I want you to do this on your number grid. Okay? So start at 100 and subtract our total that we spent, which was what, 90? So go back 90 and that'll give us our answer. Good job, Hayden.
10.
Did everybody get 10?
Yeah.
Give me thumbs up if you did. I don't need your shirt up, I just need your thumb up. Okay, careful. Okay, very good. So, it says, will I have change left over? You guys write yes. So just write yes in your box anywhere.
So we write 10 less.
Just write yes right now. And then it asks for a number model. So I gave you that already. We would do 100 minus what? Minus 90 equals 10 what? Good. Yes. No, all of this is still in our first box, guys. This is all part of number 1.
I wrote an L. And then just write yes in the box.
Yep. I'll know what you guys are talking about, okay? Yes.
Were we supposed to make a number model?
Yes. Yep. This one we need 2 number models. So the first one was supposed to be for how you got your total for how much our 2 raisins cost. So that was a 45 plus 45. And then on our second number model, we need to show how we know how much change we have left over. Okay. We good? Charlie's excited.
I'm not good.
That's okay. What do you need help with?
I don't know
Say
what
anything.
you need about the other money.
So you would write 100 minus 90, because 100 cents is in a dollar. That's how much we have. And we spent 90 cents. And that would give us our leftover change. Yeah, buddy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can't figure out what to put in the number.
So we started out with a dollar, which is how many cents?
100.
Good. So do 100 minus what we spent, which is 90. And that should give us our leftover 10 cents. This is fine. I'm good with that. Okay, we all good for number 2?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go back to shopping. It says, how much will it cost me to buy a water and cheese sticks? So let's go back to our vending machine. Turn back 2 pages. And we want to buy a water. How much does a water cost us?
75.
75 what?
Cents.
75 cents.
And 50 for the cheese.
And the cheese sticks cost how much?
25.
25 cents. Okay, so go back to our box on number 2. It says, how much will it cost me? Let's start with our number model, because that'll help us find our answer. Rhodes, how do we find this, buddy? How do we find our answer?
Are we on the second box? So you like
Nope.
the second.
Guys, we're on box number 2. Listen, please.
So you have 75 and 25. You take away both the 5s, that equals a 10. So it would be 70 plus 20 is 80 and 90, and plus 10 more is 100.
Very good. So he said it in a really tricky way, but basically what he means, we have to add our 2 products together. We have to add how much it costs to buy the water, and we have to add how much it costs to buy cheese sticks. So we're adding 75 plus 25. That's exactly what you said, but you just showed us how you did your math in your head. So, if you guys can't do it in your head like Rhodes did, I want you to use your number grids, please. So go ahead and write your number model, which is what we both just told you. We're adding our two products together, and 75 plus 25.
In the first box.
This is in box number 2 now. Yes, Charlie?
I accidentally did all of the things on the box.
In the wrong box. It's okay. I can figure it out.
On that is that equals 100.
Oh. Oh, that's okay, sweetie. I'll check that over. You can just start writing number 2 in here, okay? So write your number or your number model. Okay, so the 75 plus 25 equals, put your
100.
answer. And then I want you to just circle your answer. How much will it cost me to buy a water and cheese stick?
What is that?
That should be your answer.
Oh, 100?
Yeah. What is 100 cents equal to? What instead of giving someone 100 pennies, what else could I give them? Cecilia?
$1 whole dollar.
$1 whole dollar. That'd be a lot easier than 100 pennies,
Or
right?
you could give them 4 quarters.
4 quarters. Oh my gosh, you guys are so smart. Yes, Malia. Okay, I'll come help you.
Or 2 50 quarters. Whatever.
50-cent pieces. I know. Do they still make those?
Mhm.
That's very cool.
I have
Or
one.
Sacagawea. Do you guys know what those are?
Yeah.
Those are worth $1. They're a little coin, but they're worth $1. Or yeah, $1, right?
I
Yes.
have 5 of those.
You have 5 of them. Keep them for a rainy day. Those are gonna be worth some cool
I
stuff
have
someday.
15.
Hey kiddos, give me a thumbs up if we all got our answer for that one. Malia, I'll help you in just a second, okay? Okay, let's look at number 3. It says, if I have $1, can I buy sunflower seeds and granola? So go back to our vending machine. How much are sunflower seeds? They're right here.
60.
60 what?
Cents.
60 cents. And then what else? And a granola, which is how much?
40 cents.
So 60 cents and 40 cents.
That's
So let's start with our number model. Would we be adding or subtracting these two items together?
adding.
Adding, how come?
Because you know that so you start at 60 because it's the bigger number, and then you go 40 because you know that 60 is the bigger number.
If we're adding though, it doesn't matter if we use a bigger number or not. But since we're buying both of the items, then we're adding them together to see how much money we're gonna need, right?
Equals 100.
Oh my gosh, did everyone else get 100?
Yeah.
What else does that equal? 100 cents equals what? Cecilia?
$1.
$1, very good.
So we only need $1 to buy 50 cents.
So, will I have change left over? If I started with $1 and I'm spending $1, will I have change left over? No. We're gonna spend that whole dollar, right?
Super rich, you might circle. So is it
What, buddy?
over it? So we circle our answer on that?
Yeah, you can. Just make sure you have a number model on there, okay?
On number 3.
Yep, this is all for number 3.
So.
Stop this, because